In the meantime, the Minister of Interior, Olubunmi Tunji-Ojo, has hinted at a possible relocation strategy following a harrowing incident at the Suleja Medium Security Custodial Center in Niger State. A staggering 105 inmates escaped during a daring jailbreak caused by the aftermath of a destructive rainstorm. During his visit to the facility, Tunji-Ojo underscored the urgent need for action, citing President's concerns about urbanization encroaching upon correctional centers across the nation. The minister emphasized that this recent escape underscores the pressing need for relocation to ensure enhanced security, adequate space, and improved infrastructure within correctional facilities. Meanwhile, Samson Duza, spokesperson for the Federal Capital Territory Command of the Nigerian Correctional Service, provided updates on the situation, revealing that 119 inmates initially broke free, but security forces managed to recapture 14 of them. He added that authorities are working tirelessly to bring the remaining escapees to justice. And now to discuss this, of course, we'll be looking at these comprehensive reforms within Nigeria's correctional system. And to talk more about this is a public affairs analyst, Jide Ojo. Thank you so much, Jide Ojo, for joining us at this time on the news.
It's my pleasure. Good day.
Now, following the jailbreak in Suleja, what are your thoughts on the minister's proposal to relocate correctional facilities away from city centers? Do you believe that this is an effective solution to preventing future breakouts?
I don't think so. I think what needs to be done is rather to reinforce security around correctional centers. This contemporary times demand for things like CCTV camera, drones, scanners, and all manner of technological devices. Aside from the fact that our prisons or correctional centers are very old, some of them are colonial legacies. They are over 100 years old. So, and they have not undergone, appropriate maintenance. So it becomes very easy for these criminal elements to break free anytime there is a, natural disaster. Even when there is no natural disaster, we've seen series of jailbreaks in Kuje here in Abuja. We've seen in Kotokafe in Kogi. We've seen in Owerri. We've seen across several states. And you could see from the footage that is being shown that the work has not been concluded on the perimeter fencing of this facility, which is what enabled these people to be able to escape. And unfortunately, history tells us that once these criminal elements break free, it's very difficult to recapture them. The ones that broke free from Kuje Correctional Center 2 years ago, I'm not sure up to 20% of them have been captured back into the system. So we need to infuse technology. We need to strengthen the structure of correctional centers. Even a building that was built 20 years ago will need reinforcement from elements because, time and again, you find out that the integrity test of many buildings are no longer as efficient as when they were built, yes.
Okay, so let's also look at a particular concern that the Interior Minister highlighted. He mentioned the President's worry about urbanization affecting correctional facilities. So now, how can urban planning be improved to ensure both public safety and the security operation of prisons is optimal? Some people have actually questioned why a prison center or a jail space would be situated in a residential area.
What you don't seem to understand is that at the time many of these correctional centers were built, they were actually in isolated, out of reach places.
Okay.
As I told you, some of them were built over a century ago, some over 50 years ago. So development is actually well caught up with many of them. And does the government have resources to build or relocate this jail? Don't forget that for correctional centers have been moved from exclusive legislative list to concurrent legislative list. So what we should demand of our state government is that they should also start embarking on building of correctional centers and make sure that they provide modern day technology in these centers so that offenses that are considered to be state offenses, like all this burglary, assault and battery, rape and all of that, offenders can then be taken to state facility. In other climes, I should shock you, in other climes, there are private individuals that actually set up correctional facilities that people rent to go serve their punishment. So it's something that can also be commercialized, or aspect of it can be commercialized. It's like when somebody is building hostels for schools, for students to hire. So government can also encourage private sector to help them build those correctional centers while they pay back over a period of time. So there are different models by which government can do this.
Okay.
And I think the latest being that now that there's constitutional alteration that have moved correctional center from the exclusive to concurrent legislative list, any correctional center that are going to be built right now should be appropriately located, and there should be technology infusion into the operations.
Okay.
It is high time to have CCTV camera across all our correctional centers, drones to monitor movement and all of that, and even to tag the criminal elements, whether you are awaiting trial or you are already a convict. There are monitoring things that you can use to monitor these individuals so that even when they escape, it can be easy to recapture them.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Jide-Ojo, for your contribution. We appreciate that. And we hope that the Nigerian government will take all these into consideration. Thank you.